day 4 here in Angola, and you know, just confirming a lot of things we already knew, talking to grandmothers and mothers who have lost children here recently. It's interesting, they tend to attribute it to yellow fever or malaria. Those are the obvious culprits, but you know, you look around and you see malnourished children all over the place, and they don't make it to a clinic, so they don't really get diagnosed. And of course, if a child is malnourished, then any kind of illness can be fatal. So, you know, it's nice to know that we really can make a change here. But yet you feel this sense of urgency, like we got to get in here now. I'll tell you another thing interesting. We've seen how they're actually working very hard. They plant crops, some of them make coal, they do different things to earn money. But it tends to be very seasonal, and if there's some kind of disturbance in the cycle, like a drought, you know, or in the case of some, a sick child where they had to go to a clinic, and because they, you know, spent 2 days going to the clinic, 5 days in the clinic, 2 days getting back, they miss the crop cycle and their crops fail. So it's that kind of hardship of life that attributes to a circumstance where a child can get sick, and like one that just died 2 days ago, she was only sick a couple of days. So what we see with emission feeding is that it's really kind of a stopgap thing, you know. I know people watch on television and think, man, how long are we going to feed these people when we've been doing it for decades? Yeah, but it's not like we're feeding the same people their whole lives. We're going into areas where they need food for a period of time, or we'll go in where they can get a meal at school so that the kids will come to school. In fact, speaking of schools, our missions director talked to the headmaster at the local school, and he, you know, oversees the schools in this region, so there's several of them, several villages. But I think it was like 71 kids in his school have died just in the last, how long was that, 6 months, 8 months, something like that? I mean, within the last year, you know. That's a huge toll. I mean, we saw some kids that were sick today, and you go, you know, a couple of days of bad health and not being able to eat, and maybe a little fever or something, and that kid's gone. We saw it at the clinic, how kids can turn fast. So, you know, it's tough to see these things, but yet it's also encouraging, because we know we really can make a big impact. I wish you could all see and smell and touch like we can while we're here, because I know it doesn't all translate. Just know that you really are doing something special when you partner with us, because we are going into these areas and we are making a huge difference. And the more people that participate, the more need we can meet. So thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.